Am I on?
Not yet. In a second. I can't hear you. Hit the talk button.
You saw I have my headset on.
Yeah. Stand by for music.
Welcome to Baseball This Week, a Spotlight production. And here's your host, Jim Stark.
Well, good evening. Back in our studios here at the luxurious Spotlight Media Network studios here in downtown Lansing. I haven't been here a few weeks, and Boston Rob Bennett is.
I'm living here, man.
Well,
Welcome back to me.
have been,
Welcome back to you.
You have been a stalwart. You filled in for Jack Ebling all week. You got to be. You know what? You got to be exhausted because there's nothing like. Because you just got off the shift 20 minutes ago after being out.
Hey.
This is the worst time for you.
Oh no, this is the perfect time. I mean, I love it, man. This is.
I know.
I mean, it's.
Well,
it's,
you did a great job.
Well, thank you.
You did a great job. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I'm looking forward.
Well,
Glad to have you back.
Well, it's nice to be back. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks, and boy, the Tigers have been busy since I've been gone, haven't they? Holy cow!
Well, it brings up the old.
They're not making Scott Harris's
job a lot easier. You are absolutely correct, 100%.
Yeah, because I'm looking for the right thing, but I think I read that he's not. The Tigers have been the hottest American League team since the beginning of June. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty close.
With the best record.
The best record up there.
Again, if you're a fan of wanting to move Skubal as I am, this is the worst thing you could have. You don't want the Tigers to get confused. You don't want them to start getting their eyes, stars in their eyes about making the play.
Either be really good or really crappy.
Well,
one of the two.
And you and I had a pretty
this middle of the road deal.
Well,
I mean,
you want me to bring up my Mr. Miyagi thing again? Yeah.
Well, I'm no Ralph Macchio.
Well,
I can tell you that.
But here's the thing: you and I had a spirited discussion on Jack's show about what is the best thing. We know what we want, but what's the best thing for the team? The best team this year, for the future. I mean, there's a lot of factors to consider.
You got to trade Skubal.
Well, yeah.
And I said at the end. I think we agreed. I can't remember. It's all a blur.
Yeah.
But I said no matter where the Tigers are at the trade deadline, I still think you got to trade Skubal.
Again, I really believe that you're not going to. They've missed the boat for doing anything this year that was in the target, which was making the World Series. Not going to do that. So anything short of that, your asset of Skubal is better spent on the future, which is to make a trade. It's too late to make that World. I don't care what they say. There's a chance. So and so's done it. Well, you don't bet on that long shot.
As I said on Jack's show earlier in the week when I've had other baseball experts on and we were discussing this, and of course there's always a chance, right? There's a chance. Well, there's a chance I could walk out of this studio and a clown car could come up and 20 clowns can come up and beat the crap out of me. There's a chance. There's a chance that could happen, Jim.
I'd pay to see that. Though.
Yeah, there's a chance that could happen.
But what are the odds, right? What are the odds?
Yeah, exactly. I
mean, again, Rob.
There's a reason, and Jack Ebling, who we all very much enjoy.
Don't say no
and respect.
Okay, we listen to.
We'll respect. He talked about, quite frankly, last year how Cleveland came back from 15 and a half games down, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason that in all the years of baseball and all the decades of baseball since the early 1900s or even before, that this is the first time that's ever happened.
And
you don't want to put yourself in that position,
of course not.
to have to do that because odds, you have to to take the odds.
Let's take the odds for a second. What would be the odds of the same two teams doing it but reversed 2 years in a row? Minuscule, right?
And it.
I mean, you can't even. I don't know what the.
And you can't count on that happening because there's too many other teams that are right around 500 or even below 500 that are in the playoff mix.
And here's the other part of this in my mind. Okay, in Skubal, you have a generational talent.
Yep.
Who's won 2 Cy Youngs in a row. He's 29. He's had 2 major surgeries. He pitches 5 innings a game every 5th day. It screams leverage your investment with him. It screams it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get any higher than it is
it won't.
right now.
No, as it is, the market's going to be diminished because you got a guy, it's going to cost a lot. They aren't going to mostly, there's only a few teams that can re-sign him. So it's not, they only get him for the last 2.5 months or 2 months, whatever it is. Your market's not going to be what it was in the offseason.
And I want to reiterate, and I know you'll agree, Tarek Skubal does not want to leave Detroit.
Well,
I feel like he
not emotionally.
I feel like, but he most certainly deserves a bigger payday.
Oh, absolutely.
No question about that. He has earned that, and if it's not in Detroit, then it's not in Detroit. But I want to make it perfectly clear, unlike Dylan Larkin and the Red Wings, and I'm not going to go on a hockey rant, but he does not want to, I believe, if he had a choice, money aside, if he had a choice, I believe he would want to stay in Detroit.
There's no question emotionally he'd want to stay in Detroit, without a doubt, right?
Yep.
But fiscally, and he's got Scott Boros in his ear.
And he deserves the money, whatever money he's going to get.
Yeah.
No one, I will reiterate, no one, I don't care what sport it is, no one deserves that much money for playing a sport. Well, but that's a whole other discussion for another day. This is what it is. This is the reality that it is, and he most certainly deserves the most money he can possibly get, and he has earned it.
I can't remember which NBA star it was, but he just signed an extension for $60 million a year. Earn, deserves, forget those words. He gets it because he's in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, but you don't think. All right. Do you think Tarek Skubal has earned whatever god-awful contract he's going to?
No. He's earned a lot of money, but how much it is, that's another discussion.
How much would you give him?
He gets as much as any pitcher does in Major League Baseball.
Yes. Okay. Good answer.
All right.
Yeah.
But to say he earns 60, All right. Here's
we're off. We're getting off topic.
Well, here's the thing. We're gonna get back. Okay, we're breaking down the record the Tigers have done since June 1st. Okay, right now they have the 4th best record in Major League Baseball since June 1st. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. 20-12. All right, which you can't argue, but again, they've only gained a game and a half.
That's the issue.
They got too many. But which team in Major League Baseball, Rob, has the best record since June 1st?
Well, it sure ain't held the Yankees.
Nope. Who do you think? You know what it is? They're 25-8. You know what that is? It surprises me.
Is it Tampa?
No, Florida Marlins.
All right, there's another young Florida team. Sure. So I mean, you got to choose to what you look at when you look at these things. Like what's fool's gold and what's real.
Yeah.
And right now in the and I know you talked about the Marlins, right, and they're in the National League. A great story.
Right.
But in the American League, I mean, you can't decipher one team from another. I mean, it's and like I said, with everybody either around 500, even below 500 in the mix, I mean, no one has really, separated themselves. Maybe Tampa Bay has. You could probably say that. Right, but everybody else, I mean, they call it the cesspool. The American League is like the garbage bag of.
So if you look at the top 6 in records, okay, guess what? 5 National League teams and the Tigers. You got the Marlins at first, Dodgers are second, Brewers are third, the Phillies. Great story. The Phillies they're the 5th. And the Cubs are the 6th best team.
And just proved my point. Yep. How many of those teams are National League teams, and how many are American
All
League
but
teams?
one.
All but one.
All right. Well, listen. This is our All-Star special, though.
Yes.
Rob. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We're gonna introduce somebody to the studio to.
That's right.
To be part of the discussion.
Can't wait for Al.
All-Star games. We're gonna have All-Star history. Some of our best memories.
You're gonna make me think.
Come on. No. This will be fun. This is not. There's no test today. I promise.
Right, no test. Okay.
I also want to talk about the OPS. For some of the Tigers and the WAR. We'll talk about a couple stats things today, too. But much more of that on Baseball This Week, our All-Star edition. Before we go, though, Rob, run down how you can join us and be part of Baseball This Week.
Well, you can follow us on all your podcast platforms here every Thursday at about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can follow us on Facebook as well. Hit the like button there. We would appreciate that. And, of course, we are live on YouTube every Thursday night during the season. Baseball This Week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Be part of our chat room. It is open now, so if you have any questions or if you want to get your voice heard, make sure to do that and get into the chat room and hit that subscribe button. Every Thursday, you'll get a alert that Jim Stark is in the studio, ready to go with baseball this week.
Stop the presses.
Stop the presses, indeed.
Boy, is that a very dated statement, isn't it? Stop the presses?
Oh, I
No one knows what that means.
That's old school. I
Yeah.
do.
Well, you do, but no one young.
I do. Well,
All right.
well, shame on them.
Well, Boston,
Google it. Google it.
Boston
Will
Rob
ya?
Bennett will come back for more of our All-Star edition of the Baseball This Week following these words right here on the Spotlight Media Network.
Come enjoy irresistible, award-winning, handcrafted donuts and locally roasted coffee at Groovy Donuts. Surprise your family or coworkers with special holiday designs and flavors, or put the perfect finishing touch on an event with a custom order. Birthdays, weddings, gender reveals, our friends at Groovy Donuts are your answer. Experience the Groovy Donuts difference for yourself on Lake Lansing Road in East Lansing or in Williamston. Get more information or place an order at groovydonuts.com.
So, it's been a while since you've had your jewelry cleaned and inspected, right? Where will you go and who will you trust with your most valuable and treasured heirlooms? At Meadowar Jewelers' 4 locations in Lansing, Okemos, Jackson, and Portage, jewelry isn't just our job, it's our passion. Each and every piece entrusted in our care is thoroughly inspected by our trained staff against damage or normal wear. And we offer you, our customer, the highest level of quality on repairs and custom designs. Whether it's worn out prongs, channels, or shanks, it's all handled with incredible care. Meadowar Jewelers in Lansing, Okemos, Jackson, and Portage want to help you preserve your memories and offer you options on creating new ones. Come in today for the cleaning and inspection of your jewelry. We continue to work hard every day to earn your confidence and trust.
Are you passionate about college sports? Foster Swift Sports Talk is your go-to podcast dedicated to addressing the hottest topics in college athletics, including recruiting practices, NIL, the trade portal, collectives, and revenue generation.
Join us as we bring you insights from student athletes, college head coaches, administrators, and other industry leaders as they share their experiences in this rapidly changing arena.
Our mission is to share information and help educate student athletes, parents, coaches, and other stakeholders with the knowledge, resources, and strategies they need to make informed decisions and maximize each college athlete's potential for long-term success.
Check out our latest episode where we're joined by Stephen Bianco to discuss his work at 42U and working with universities around the country.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook pages to watch all of our episodes, or you can give us a listen on any of your favorite podcasting platforms by simply searching Foster Swift Sports Talk. Until next time, I'm your host, Dave Russell.
We don't stink right now. We're the best team in baseball right now, right this minute, because of you. You're the reason. We're not going to screw that up. We're going to be awesome for you right now. Just throw.
Go get him, Tiger. Row.
We're all behind our baseball team.
Well, we are behind our baseball team, I guess. Most of us are. Welcome back to Baseball This Week. I'm Jim Stark, Boston Rob Bennett. The exhausted Boston Rob Bennett from carrying the load all week long for Jack Ebling. He's ready to fall asleep any moment.
Oh, stop it. I'm just getting started, baby. Come on.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, this segment, we are joined by somebody who has been part of the show this year. But a special reason tonight he's here, because we are celebrating the All-Star Game. Next Tuesday night from Philadelphia, there'll be the, I should have known the number. Do you know what the number is, the All-Star Game?
I do not.
I should have had
It's
that.
number a lot.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah.
Yeah. But from Philadelphia, but Al Fellhauer and I, Al, welcome to the studio here.
Been to many of them.
Well, between you and I, we've been to a few. First off, this is a question for whoever raises their hand first answers it. So raise your hand.
What the hell?
What year was the first All-Star Game? What year?
I thought you said this wasn't going to be a test.
Changed my mind.
For
wait.
God's
You want
sakes.
to answer, Rob or Al? You want to answer? Al, go ahead. What's the answer? What is it?
32.
Rob?
I have no answer.
33 was the first All-Star Game. In Comiskey Park. Okay. And then how many All-Star Games have the Detroit Tigers hosted? Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
You got to raise your hand if you want to answer. Don't give me the...
Come on.
Oh, you know how many?
I'm going
3.
3 is right.
I was going to say 3.
Yep.
Very good.
What years?
Oh, for God's sake!
I'll tell
This
you.
is like Jack Ebling quizzing me every day on the drive.
Come on, we'll do this together,
Well,
Rob.
Yeah, come on now.
Well, go ahead.
71.
What's the first one? That's what the first one.
60s?
No, 45.
You think of championship, Al.
Was it 60s? Sometime in the 60s?
No, the first one was the 40s. He's right.
Gee
41.
Okay.
41.
Yep.
Well, then 71.
Then 71. We'll come back and then what's the last one?
Mountain Comerica.
Oh, it was Comerica, yeah.
06.
06.
06. That's my shirt this week, Rob.
Oh.
I brought my 2006 Detroit Tiger
Well,
All-Star.
get to the camera.
You know-
look towards me.
Okay.
Well, no. Yeah, we got it. We got you.
Now, you asked me about a jersey. There's a reason why I'm a jersey. And Al, you know this. Those jerseys you see at the All-Star game, they have both the replica All-Star jersey and they always have the replica Home Run Derby jerseys, right?
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Oh,
They're like hundreds of dollars.
How many did you buy?
Never buy one.
Never.
No, I'd buy a shirt or something. But I get some other stuff to show you. But the jerseys, that's why I don't have one, Rob. Way too. But I do have a hat on, and this is from. So this is 2006. The hat is from, I want to say, Minnesota, right? In 2004.
Before we go any further, so for people that don't know, how many All-Star games have you gone to?
I went to 1999.
Yeah, that's one.
And then from 2001 to 2019, I went to 19
And Al, how many
did you go to?
He went to 17. I went to 19.
I went to 17.
Yeah,
17.
I went to 2.
I missed 2 of them.
I went to. You didn't go to Cleveland the first time, and then you didn't go to New York Yankees.
No, I went.
Which one did you go to? You're out of the country, weren't you?
No, I had a meeting in Chicago when you were at Comiskey Park.
You didn't go to White Sox?
You went. I had a
You were
meeting
in Chicago. Didn't go?
I couldn't go.
He had actually work to do, Jim.
I guess.
Come on.
Well,
I had a job.
Oh yes, I know you did. Okay, so between Al and I, we've made 36 All-Star games.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still miss it today.
My first one, Rob. This will be near and dear to your heart. Was 1999, and where was that?
Oh, sure, Fenway.
And what I'll tell you, two of the great moments.
Ted Williams, Tony Gwynn, and Ted Williams.
Well, there's another great moment, but yeah, but no, hang on. So when they announced it was an all team? It was like the 30th something anniversary team, right? And they all at their positions.
Century, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a Century.
Yeah, it was 1999.
That's right. And Ted Williams came out in his golf cart, and all the players came.
Yeah,
it was like they were fawning over a superstar.
Well, they were,
right?
I think the best part of that game, Jim, and you'll agree with me, was our vantage point.
Oh, awesome.
My goodness! We were in the second row in the press box, standing up right behind the.
Well,
Rangers.
we're supposed to be there.
Well, who cares where we're
Rob,
supposed to be?
That's
where
one of
we
the things
were.
that we'll tell you.
But we looked straight down on home plate.
We pushed ourselves into a lot of places we shouldn't have been.
Yeah, I bet. I can see that happening.
The other thing, Rob, that was so memorable was when Pedro Martinez struck out 5.
Yeah,
the place was electric. You just can't imagine. As great as the moment with Ted Williams was, I think the Martinez one might have either equaled or topped it. So it was awesome.
Did I ever tell you guys who my favorite baseball player was?
No.
You want to guess? I bet you won't.
Oh no! Growing up, you mean, or
yeah, growing up. Yeah, he's still my favorite.
Jim Rice.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Fred Lynn.
No.
Am I close?
No.
I'm not close.
You're not close.
Oh,
Al, you want to give it a
you're
shot?
probably like Dustin Pedroia or something.
No.
Wow.
No.
Well, was it a Red Sox?
It was the Red Sox, yeah.
It was not a Red Sox.
I
didn't think it was.
What? Wait a minute. Mr. Red Sox didn't have a
Well, I do have a favorite baseball.
What team was he on?
I do have a favorite.
What team was your favorite on?
Well, I do have a favorite Red Sox player of all time.
Was I close on those?
No, you weren't close.
Carly Strempsky or Carlton Fisk?
Fisk?
No, I wasn't watching baseball
Clemens?
those times. No, hate Clemens.
Wow.
Absolutely hate Clemens.
Wow. Okay, what team was your favorite player on?
San Diego Padres.
Oh, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn was my favorite.
Yeah,
my favorite baseball
Doug
player.
Karsh.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you for that.
And my favorite Boston Red Sox, Nomar Garciaparra.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
You know what?
Oh,
okay, all right. Okay.
I lost all
Here's
faith
your
in him.
favorite player, Mr.
Nomar?
Fan.
You don't like Nomar?
Oh, my gosh.
You know what?
Oh.
We went to a lot of games, and rarely did guys big time you.
Oh,
Okay,
did he big time you?
Oh,
Is that what happened?
You have no idea how much he big time me.
Or be rude to us.
And he was rude.
Really?
He was rude, yes.
Really?
Most of the
Rude,
time,
big
well,
time
what
us,
they
the whole
do,
shot.
no, it was me. You weren't even there, were you? When I got
Yeah, I was there.
Well,
I backed
on,
off.
on media day, which
Yeah,
is
the
the
All-Star
Monday.
game. Yeah, yeah.
And they have usually they have a big room and they have the players up on tables. And then the media walks around from table to table, right? And the popular guys have a lot of tables, a lot of people at their table. Well, Garciaparra didn't have anybody at his table.
Nobody
I can't remember
there.
where the
Nobody
game
there.
was.
I don't
can't remember the
remember.
year. But so I went up to him and asked him a question. And it was a decent question. He was such a right?
He didn't like your question, first of all.
Well, I know it was a. I mean,
Do you remember what the
No,
question
but it was something that was.
I don't think he would have liked. He didn't like the fact that there were other guys with big crowds and he didn't have one. That was his problem.
man.
So, anyways,
No, Ma.
So
Come on.
So Roman,
No, Ma here?
Roman Garciaparra is
Nomar Garciaparra. Yeah.
I lied to you. My first All-Star game was '97. I went to Cleveland in '97, skipped '98, and then '99 was my first in the series. And in 2000, Turner Field in Atlanta, right? We went to that one.
Yeah, that's what we. That's something we had
we did-
getting on the air.
We did the show. We did the show from the
ESPN Studios.
Yep.
That was
ESPN
that was
Zone. ESPN
Zone,
Yep.
and that was they were having a big inauguration party because they
No,
were.
that was the one in Chicago. That was one in Chicago. That wasn't in Atlanta. It was in Chicago. Yep. We'll get to that one. Okay.
I thought it was a classic.
Nope. 2001. Safeco Field out in Seattle. Right. That was Cal Ripken was MVP out there for that one.
Seattle was the fastest All-Star game we had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they had no pitcher changes in the innings.
I like
flew right by.
And you know what? And I was not a big fan of Safeco Field. I liked Turner Field. I didn't like it. Turner Field, remember, was the Olympic Stadium in Atlanta, and they turned it into the baseball stadium. Remember that? It was not a good baseball. It was okay, but it's gone already, so it wasn't that good. Safeco Field was not that good of a baseball stadium.
No, I didn't like it.
2002, Miller Park in Milwaukee.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was a serviceable park.
It was nothing to write home about.
They had a big statue of, what was it, beer, something about beer, right?
Oh,
Beer
sure,
guy.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
All right. Then it was 2003, cellular Field, which was the Comiskey.
Comiskey Park.
And that's
Come
where
on,
you
it's
didn't
always
go
going to be Comiskey Park.
And that, you know what? That was not a great stadium. I did not. No, I didn't enjoy that.
That was the
at all.
new one, though, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but it wasn't very good.
No, it was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know
It's
what,
just
Rob?
a bandbox.
The other thing about the All-Star games is the Monday night of Home Run Derby, they have the commissioner's party. Okay,
Yeah.
The commissioner throws a huge party. We got tickets sometimes, not others. Some were pretty cool.
Yep.
But the next year, 2004, which was Minute Maid Park in Houston, they had a great All-Star party, the commissioner's party. And at one of those commissioner parties, I remember, what year did Galarraga have his no hitter or perfect game broken
The
up?
year before we sat down.
Wasn't the year before. It was the year after. So Garciaparra, Galarraga lost his perfect game.
Right.
The next year at the commissioner's party, wherever it was,
Yep.
we're sitting down,
We
and
had
these
dinner.
guys come and sit down. One of them was Jim Joyce. Al recognized it because he grew up in Toledo. He knew him from
Toledo.
Toledo, right?
Yeah, I know him.
So we started talking to him, and we asked him the question, what happened? And
Brain
you
dead.
remember what he said?
Brain dead.
He says he has no idea why he did that. He said, I saw the play, I knew he was out, and I called him safe.
Well, they have an ESPN. ESPN did a thing on the not the perfect game, and Joyce also mentioned in that he's like, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
That's what he told us.
But today it would never happen.
No,
they could
'cause
fix it today. Exactly.
If that didn't happen, I don't know if replay
I agree.
would be in the way it is.
You know, here's the thing, though, Rob. You didn't even need replay. If the umpires would have got together, every other one of those guys would have said, you kicked it. It was wrong.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they didn't even do that.
No, they didn't even
They didn't do that. So
The best part of that was the best part, if there could be a good part of it, was the expression on Cabrera's face.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, what else can he do?
How about
You know what I
no?
mean?
Give me Galarraga.
Or Galarraga.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
smiled.
what else can he do?
He was so
I mean,
classy.
Cabrera at first base.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
a-
that too. Yeah,
But
that too,
but
yeah.
Galarraga had that weird smile. He 2005, Comerica Park, right? That was the year who was the home run derby contestant? Was Pudge. And he was like in the finalists.
Yeah.
But that was the year
They should
the
know.
guy hit 27 home runs in the last.
Kid from Texas, right?
No, it wasn't him. It was. Oh shoot!
I thought it was Hunter.
No. But he was off the rest of the season. The guy from Philly. It was the outfielder. I'll look it up. Okay, but I remember that was a great moment for the home run derby.
Are we gonna go through all these?
Well, yeah, got a problem with that?
Oh no, go ahead.
All right,
I just didn't know
2006.
what the format was.
The best
2006.
one was Brendan Inge hitting no home runs.
Well, that was a great 2006 PNC Park in San Francisco. Best field of all, except for maybe Pittsburgh. I can't decide.
Pittsburgh and San Francisco.
But
were
what
the
do we
two
do?
best.
What do we do
I
in
agree.
San Francisco? They started that year, Rob. They start, which is now it's now a standard. They have the red carpet parade and the red carpet arrival, right? First year they did it. A friend of mine worked for Chevy, who was the sponsor, right? He sees you guys want to drive one of the trucks? So Al and I each drove a truck in the parade, and you had Vladimir Guerrero. Yeah,
Guerrero.
I had some.
You don't
nobody.
even remember who
it was.
you had.
Nobody. It wasn't. But you had.
He was an all-star.
Yeah, it was a Hall of Fame. You had a Hall of Famer. But we did that, Rob, and drove the trucks in the parade. So that was very cool, right? 07 AT&T Park. Let's see. Where's AT&T? Where's AT&T? Where 07? Where are we in 07?
You have to name the
AT&T Park. I gotta look carefully.
AT&T Park.
The names have changed so much. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Come on. Where's AT&T? It's not that name anymore. I don't think. Right.
07. Where was the All-Star game?
I'm working on it. Jeez. All right. We'll go on to 08. Look up 07, will you?
I'm doing it right now.
All right, good. And 08 was Yankee Stadium, the last big game in the old Yankee Stadium. We saw that in 08. 09 Busch Stadium, St. Louis, one of the great baseball stadiums. Where was 07? You haven't looked up? I thought you had it. You'd waved to me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I got it here.
2010 was Angel Stadium in Anaheim. We did the show that year from the ESPN Zone at Disneyland in Disney Springs, right? What'd you find?
The 2007 All-Star game, San Francisco.
Well, where's PNC Park?
AT&T Park.
Oh,
San
PNC
Francisco.
Park is in
San Diego.
Pittsburgh. No,
that's MND.
Oh, that's Petco Park.
Yeah, that's San Diego. PNC Park is in Cleveland.
I'm telling you right now, 2007 Major League All-Star game in
06 was in Pittsburgh. That's what it was. PNC Park is Pittsburgh.
PNC, yeah.
That
This was AT&T was San Francisco.
So AMC or AT&T was 07. That's when we drove the parade. But I tell you, Rob, those two parks, 06 and 07, two best baseball parks I've ever seen, without a doubt. So,
And you know what? I don't do this very often, Rob, but I totally agree with Jim.
so then we got Angel Stadium Anaheim. We did the show from, and then Chase Field in, oh my gosh, in Phoenix, hottest. I never saw air conditioning blowing out buildings onto the street.
You froze when you went in because nobody was there. And they had it cranked way up.
Yep.
And I asked, is it always just cold in here? He says, don't worry, it'll heat up soon. And boy, it did.
Then in 2012, Kauffman Stadium, I finally get to see the Kansas City Fountains. I never saw those before.
Yep.
They were all diminished. They had them all boxed in now. But that was I liked. They had a great Hall of Fame in the Kansas City Stadium.
They did, and we had great seats in that one too.
I don't remember that. We wandered around, I think. So, all right, 2013, Citi Field back in New York. The Mets Stadium.
Yep.
That was a weird one because the stadium's in a weird area. Have you ever been to where Citi Field is, Rob?
No, I don't.
It's not a nice area.
I don't venture into New York if I don't
that's
have
right.
to.
But
if I don't have
remember,
to.
it wasn't a nice area. It's in
New
Queens,
York's-
right?
It's in Queens.
Yeah, New York's
It was
not
right
a
by
nice area to
it was
begin
by
with.
where they have the tennis tournament.
Which brings us to 2014.
Wimbledon? Or not Wimbledon?
Yeah,
The U.S. Open.
U.S. Open.
U.S.
Yeah.
Open.
US Open.
All the same
Yeah.
grounds. Yep.
Yep.
14.
Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Target Field in Minnesota. Rob, I got some good stuff over the years, right?
It was a good one.
But in Target in Minnesota, in Minneapolis in 2014. So the morning of the All-Star game itself, the Tuesday morning, they have a press conference and they announce the starting lineups, right? And they have these big cards, big poster cards, and they flip them over.
They got to be 4 foot by 6 foot.
Yeah, they're big, and they show the names of each starting player, right? So after they're done with the press conference, the boards are sitting in the hallway outside the room, right? And there's some guy working, and we drove to Minnesota. I had the car in the garage.
One of the
at
few
the
days
hotel.
we drove to the stadium too.
So I said, "What are you gonna do with those?" I'll throw them away. So Rob, I walked over, picked it up, thoroughly waiting for somebody to tell me to stop. Right?
So you stole it.
I didn't steal it.
So you
just
stole
took it.
And nobody wanted it. It was trash. That's one of my great souvenirs. Rob.
No one was there to say they wanted.
I asked the guy if he wanted. He said, "No, I'm going to throw him out." Okay.
Okay, as long as you asked.
I asked. He may have been the janitor. I don't know.
Yeah,
but-
the janitor don't give a crap about what you do with it.
There was one less thing he had to throw away.
Hey,
there you go. There you go.
It was a great souvenir. Trust me. So, okay, 15 was the Great American Ballpark in your favorite Cincinnati.
My favorite place,
Right?
And that's the year that I had the beard. I had the long beard.
I don't remember.
I had a long beard, and I shaved it off, and you didn't even recognize.
16.
I sat by Pete Rose in that.
Back out. Yeah. Oh, we did sit. Pete Rose was doing a show, Rob, in center field for somebody. It was
I
a
don't
different
know who
network.
it was for.
MLB Network, right?
Yep. But he had the seat next to me.
And there was a bar next to where, so they were doing a show during the game. So he sat in this bar area during the game, and that's where Al and I found
He
him.
had a assigned seat was next to me. Al Rose and Pete Rose. Yes.
No, we just found him. You don't remember anything. All right, Petco Park, 2016, San Diego.
Jesus.
2017, back to Florida.
What is happening?
Marlins Park, right?
Yeah.
18, Nationals Park down in Washington.
That was nice.
Right, yep. 19, back, and this is our last one. You didn't go. 19 in Cleveland. My last one, Rob, my back was so bad.
How did you go to Cleveland?
No, not the 19. So, Rob, I did Jack's show on the Monday of the Home Run Derby. Yeah. I drove home to get to the hospital. My back was so bad. I didn't even stay for the game. As I finished the show, I crawled out of the stadium and got home. So that was my last All-Star game, and I didn't even see the game. And it was sort of fitting that I go out, bend over, and couldn't walk. But we had a great run, Rob. Great fun. Great memories. But I do have some show and tell though, real quick. Okay. So
it was a great run.
Well, so Rob, they always give the media. Well, they did early on gifts, right?
Yes.
They stopped doing it as they got cheaper. But this was. Did you see this, Rob? It's a figurine boot. Can you see that?
Hold it to the camera.
This one. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
And guess what year that was? The boot.
I have no idea.
Well, think about where we were.
That was for Minute Maid.
Houston.
Okay.
The cowboy boot.
Other
right?
way. Other way. Right in front of the camera. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Take it out of the box.
No, I never have. Okay. Here's a nice one of those coffee mugs. I don't drink coffee. 2001, Seattle.
Okay.
Okay.
Very nice.
That was nice. Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
That was nice.
I still have that, actually.
So do I. You just saw it.
But I use it.
Oh, do you use it? Okay. All right.
Jeez, we got some Legos in there.
No, this was
Kansas City Road.
2012.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So that goes there.
We got.
Now, I did get, that's the official game ball. You buy it and it's in the case, right? I got one from every game I was at. It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, sure.
But this is a home run derby ball.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. You're right up.
This is one they used, but I didn't use it, right? I had one they used. So Al and I can't remember the year we were there, but McGuire
was in Boston.
No, it was later than that, I think.
99.
No, it wasn't the first year. No, because you weren't in Boston. Oh, yeah. No, anyways, we were lined up,
That's where it was.
Rob. We were down the left field line standing. And McGuire pulls one, and it's sitting over there. And I go, I got to pick it. I didn't pick it up. I said, if I get a chance, he pulls one and it's hot, right? So I take one step to my left, put my hands down, and blocked it and caught it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was So I had, and the ball it had blue and red stitching, and it was tighter. The home run derby ball was really tight,
smaller, a little bit smaller.
But here's the problem: I can't find it. I can't find the real ball.
That's not the one I threw into the stands, was it?
Probably is. Probably is.
That sounds like a Sandlot moment right there for you.
This
what? Okay, you got talking to the mic.
I had to get the thing.
Yeah, all right. There you go.
The Detroit Tigers, 2005.
Yeah,
right? Little bat.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
you got like a cowbell in there?
No, these were beer.
Gee, guess what that was from?
Aluminum beer bottles.
That'd be Milwaukee.
Yep. This was the Cardinals.
Oh, St. Louis.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Cardinals. This was
drink responsibly, everybody.
This was in Boston or Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yep, Phoenix.
Okay, yeah.
Then this one was the Twins.
Okay.
Yep.
Again, drink responsibly, everybody.
Absolutely.
Out there. Yes.
And then I got one more.
Well, you drank responsibly because the lids are still on the bottles.
Royals.
Okay.
I think I took the beer out though, Al. I don't think.
Yeah, don't let the beer sit in there.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever beer in them.
Well, yeah, there were. I bought them. Yeah. Okay, this is the coolest one though, Rob. This was the Brewers 2002.
I still have that one. I just used it the other day.
This is a travel bag. Can you see? Can you see
Yeah,
the
I see it. Yeah, very good.
That was
2002.
That's when they gave us good gifts.
That was that. I still use that all the time.
So we made out.
Like it's Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas in July.
Yep. So we had fun with our professional side, doing the shows out there, all this, and we had fun with the stuff we got. When we take a break, when I come back, I want your best All-Star game memory. I got mine. Rob, think of one for you. Watching the games, or growing up, whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't cool. I wasn't in the cool. I wasn't in the cool club.
No, we were not cool.
We drove.
We did not sit in the front row. Trust me.
We were sneaky.
We got what we had to get. We'll just say that. Okay. All-Star game tonight. We're talking about it here on Baseball This Week. Al Fellhauer is here in studio. I'm Jim Stark. Boston Rob Bennett is keeping things going. We'll come back with more All-Star game, and I got some other stuff about the Tigers I want to talk about as we roll along here on our All-Star edition of Baseball This Week on the Spotlight Media Network.
Are you passionate about college sports? Foster Swift Sports Talk is your go-to podcast dedicated to addressing the hottest topics in college athletics, including recruiting practices, NIL, the trade portal, collectives, and revenue generation.
Join us as we bring you insights from student athletes, college head coaches, administrators, and other industry leaders as they share their experiences in this rapidly changing arena.
Our mission is to share information and help educate student athletes, parents, coaches, and other stakeholders with the knowledge, resources, and strategies they need to make informed decisions and maximize each college athlete's potential for long-term success.
Check out our latest episode where we're joined by Stephen Bianco to discuss his work at 42U and working with universities around the country.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook pages to watch all of our episodes, or you can give us a listen on any of your favorite podcasting platforms by simply searching Foster Swift Sports Talk. Until next time, I'm your host, Dave Russell.
So, it's been a while since you've had your jewelry cleaned and inspected, right? Where will you go and who will you trust with your most valuable and treasured heirlooms? At Meadowar Jewelers' 4 locations in Lansing, Okemos, Jackson, and Portage, jewelry isn't just our job, it's our passion. Each and every piece entrusted in our care is thoroughly inspected by our trained staff against damage or normal wear. And we offer you, our customer, the highest level of quality on repairs and custom designs. Whether it's worn out prongs, channels, or shanks, it's all handled with incredible care. Meadowar Jewelers in Lansing, Okemos, Jackson, and Portage want to help you preserve your memories and offer you options on creating new ones. Come in today for the cleaning and inspection of your jewelry. We continue to work hard every day to earn your confidence and trust.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Welcome back to Baseball This Week, our All-Star Memory Edition. Al Fellhauer's in the studio with me, and Boston Rob Bennett is here as always. He's had a great week of filling in for Jack Ebley here on the afternoon riding home with. Did you call it riding home with Rob this week? That sounds better than riding home with Jack. Ride home with Rob?
Well, I mean, we could have did road trip with Rob.
Ooh, I like that too.
Yeah. Well, but we just did the drive.
Okay.
You know,
the drive.
I didn't want to confuse people.
Got it.
I didn't want people, Jack Ebling's fans to get all panicked thinking he was kicked off the air again or something. You know what I mean?
God. All right.
So it's just the drive. But no, good to have you back in studio. It's been a little bit, guys.
Here. Yep. So we're talking about the All-Star games. Al and I were talking earlier. We had a chance to go to. I've been to 19. He went to 17 over the years, and great memories of the games and covering
the events
and covering the yeah. Okay, so we talked about earlier, Rob, about the media interview places where most of them had really nice areas where you could get around the tables. At Miami, they put us out in the outfield along the warning track. It was very weird, and it's hard to get around.
Nice. You're on the field.
Yeah,
That's
well,
great.
but you were trying to get interviews and
Well,
stuff.
the stadium didn't have a place to really have it.
Exactly.
Like the other places.
And then
Other places they did it in hotels.
In Detroit, the hotel for the players was the Hyatt, not the Hyatt, the in Dearborn. What's the real nice one?
And the wind.
No, anyways, but it was so
nice.
tight. But it was so tight. They jammed these people in these small mediums because it was the only nice hotel in town then, and there was no one to walk. You'd walk past people. It was horrible. So those are the two times I remember that were not very pleasant. Most of the times, like you say, they had big meeting rooms and there was room to get around, and it was we got great interviews. So that was a great experience for us.
Save those?
A lot of them we did. Yeah, a lot of them we
still
did.
got them?
Somewhere. Yep.
I still have several of them.
Yep.
I think the best one was when we interviewed Torrey Hunter.
I don't remember.
It was we asked him what the reason the Minnesota Twins
was he a Tiger then?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, we usually always got the Tigers, and then we try to get guys who had Tiger history, whatever that may.
Yeah.
So again, for us, Rob, Al, and I were like kids in the candy store.
Oh, sure.
Right. And the media itself. The best part about the All-Star game was the afternoon of the game, and they let you on the field during batting practice.
Oh,
that was okay. So here's a quick story about that. A couple stories. One, every year we saw.
There's a couple of stories. It's going to be a long story. But
ESPN, Chris Berman, right? Right,
Yeah,
Mr. Sweaty.
Okay, every year, Rob, by the time he was sweating through it, it was just.
He's not running any marathons.
No,
that's for sure.
No. But for some reason, I got to think of her name now.
Alicia Milano.
Oh, you remember Alyssa Milano? Okay, Rob.
There you go.
She was my baby.
Wait, please. She was promoting some line of clothing with MLB.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was on the
She's a
field
big Dodgers fan. I believe.
before the game. You'd have thought, Rob,
The Beatles.
that Al was like the first time I ever saw a woman.
Yeah.
He got it as arm around. She was so gracious.
And she asked me why I was hanging around with somebody like you.
No, she
yes,
did not.
she did.
She did not.
That's expected.
So
I did everything I could to throw you under the bus.
Here's the weird thing, Rob. The next year she's back, I swear to God, she remembered him.
Oh, of course.
She said, "You again."
And once you meet Al,
oh my
you
gosh,
never forget him.
He was just beaming.
Oh,
sure.
my
Lord. Oh.
Well, you got a great choice. You got great.
Of her or
yeah,
him?
well, of her.
Oh, her. Oh,
I
no.
mean, That's
no,
a
no.
great.
Trust me.
If there's anybody on a baseball field you want to go to and you're a red-blooded male,
the picture was good.
All-American.
Half good.
That's All-American.
Jesse Jackson was the other one.
I don't. Was he there?
Oh,
I don't remember that.
A great picture with him.
Yeah, you don't even like Jesse. He was such a big. He would go to anyone that got to get a big time pick. He was just such a big timer. I was
just like you.
I was working. I was getting interviews. You were a big timer. You were a fan. Okay. Favorite All-Star game memory. We'll start with Al. What was your favorite?
No, don't start with me. I got too many.
Rob, well, pick one. You got
Well,
Rob.
I'm gonna go two different things real quick.
I got two too, but go ahead.
So I got two, and we've already talked about 99.
Yep.
Ted Williams, Tony Gwynn, that whole deal. But I'll tell you my favorite performance watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
Oh, without a doubt.
Bo Jackson.
You couldn't take your eye off him when he was on the field.
Nope.
Yeah, where he was. Yep.
And I can't remember, and I'm hanging around you guys too much. I can't remember. I can't remember what All-Star game it was, but it was one with Bo Jackson and obviously with the Kansas City Royals.
Right.
And man, he just I mean, and I don't know if I can't remember if he got the MVP or not, but he should have.
Yeah.
I mean, just
he was an electric
player.
Yep.
And it's a shame what happened to him with the Raiders
with his hip. And he had a hip replaced. He still came back and tried to play baseball again.
Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
I just remember him having a heck of a night and me just watching, young little old Boston Rob watching it with my eyes wide open. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, those are my two probably, two memories that most stick out. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really watch the All-Star game anymore.
Okay.
I'm not too big into All-Star games anymore. It just has lost the luster to me. I don't know. And then the Home Run Derby, I used to love that thing. As a matter of fact, on ESPN, they used to play the old-time black and white
with
the old players and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd watch that religiously. But now I've seen what they've done to, like, the Home Run Derby, and it's just cannot
it's sort of like the slam dunk contest in basketball.
Yes.
It's become so but having said it for a moment, though, my favorite All-Star memory, I have two. One, I was 8, and we didn't have a color TV. My dad worked for a store that sold color TVs, okay?
Oh,
we went up to the store and watched the All-Star game.
That's cool.
In color.
That's very cool.
I'll never forget. And I remember Willie Horton was on the team. And you know how they introduced guys one by one?
Yeah.
Harmon Killebrew was introduced before him. Willie Horton comes up, and Willie's like a foot shorter than Harmon Killebrew. And you see him I'll never forget it. The second one is, I got to share it with you, Rob, or share your memory, was Ted Williams in 99.
Yep.
It was to see the players becoming fans, to see the players wanting to be near one of their heroes was amazing. And I'll never forget it.
Yep.
All right, you ready?
I think that was probably the most memorable All-Star game we went to.
Okay.
There were so many things that happened at that one.
Was that your first time at Fenway, too?
Yes. Only time.
Only time I've ever been in Fenway.
Okay, well, that makes it even more special.
Well, I think that's one of my fondest memories of the All-Star games itself.
Yeah.
Is some of the fields that I've been able to stand on and walk on.
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, some of the fields didn't impress me, but boy, I'll tell you what, being on the field at Fenway, being on the field at Yankee Stadium,
last big event,
being on the field at San Francisco,
Wrigley.
Yep.
I mean,
we never went to Wrigley.
No, we never went to Wrigley.
You've never been to Wrigley?
We didn't go to Dodger Stadium either.
Yeah, no, we didn't. But and I think if some of those stadiums are gone, we've been to, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, Atlanta's gone.
Yeah, well, but I mean, some of the other ones, the better ones.
I'll tell you what, that's still on my bucket list because I have not been to Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I've been to 2 concerts there, no games. I see 2 concerts, no baseball.
You saw
games.
2 concerts?
Yep, but no games. Yep, crazy.
I've seen 6 games there and nothing else.
Well, all right.
Wow.
So
speaking of concerts, real quick.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Bonnie Tyler.
Oh, she died.
Yeah, she passed away today at 75.
Okay.
So rest in peace.
So All-Star Game coming up next Tuesday. The Tigers are sending 3. Correct? Is that still 3, Rob?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't count Verlander.
Well,
I mean, he got invited
as a Legends pick.
Got invited by
no
the
one knows
commissioner.
about Dylan Dingler's injury.
Yeah, I see he's day to day.
He's day to day, which is great news. Yeah. Which is great news for Tigers fans.
Right. Why he wasn't the starter is beyond me, but that's another story.
Will not miss the All-Star game.
I'm
predicting that.
Oh, I think he'll be there.
He'll be there, whether he plays or
not.
not.
I think he'll play.
Yeah,
I think he'll play.
I think he'll be back.
If he's healthy enough, he should play.
Well,
he should be starting, like Jim said.
And I think
yes, he should.
Kevin McGonigal going, hopefully this is the first of many. Because he's a special player, and to get his All-Star game in his very first year, been a long time.
Well, how cool is this? So
in his hometown,
Yep, he's a Phillies fan, and even before the All-Star game, the Phillies come to Detroit, so his family is coming to Detroit, so he gets to travel back.
It's a story
for the it's a storybook year for the Machine. Because I don't think
is that the name Machine?
Well,
really?
I'm calling him the Machine.
Oh,
I don't think he's human.
Yeah.
At 20 and a half years old or 21 or whatever he is, I mean, he's doing things unheard of.
You say that, okay? The war. It's one of the great new stats, right? The war wins
that's what
above.
That's a big one.
I can't explain it, but I know it's important, okay? If you look at the war in all of Major League Baseball,
he's right up there.
Pete Crow Armstrong from the Cubs, number 1.
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani, no
surprise there,
right? Number 2,
Kevin McGonigal.
Christopher Sanchez, who's a left-hander from the Phillies, right?
Yes.
It's 3.
Yeah.
And number 4, at 4.9.
I thought he was 3. Okay.
That's today. Okay.
Okay. Well,
but,
sure.
But you know what?
But 3 or 4, what does it matter?
And he's a decimal point ahead of Bobby Witt, who's everyone talks about what a franchise player Bobby Witt is.
He is.
And he is
a fabulous player.
But the fact that McGonigal is 1 tick higher tells you what a special player he's going to be.
Well, if he continues the way he's going, he'll be 10 points ahead of him in 5 years.
Well, we'll see. He's off to a good start.
And not only his offensive production, but I think
what a glove.
He has a glove. He has great defense, and I think that is going to. And the deal that he signed, the Tigers, the 8-year deal. If everything goes accordingly, of course, injuries can happen, and of course, I feel like he's going to be in a slump at some point.
Of course, he will.
Right. But the deal that they signed him to 3 or 4 years from now is going to be a steal.
If Harris still has his job, that'll make him
an absolute steal.
Yep,
yes.
I agree.
He is this generation's replacement of Al Kaline.
Could
I
be.
see it coming. I see it coming.
Easy, Al. I think that's a little bit.
I see it coming.
I say Trammell. I think Trammell's a better comparison.
I don't put Trammell in that category.
Why?
I just don't.
Trammell's the best infield the Tigers have had since.
I just don't put him in the Kaline category.
Yeah, but he's not. You really can't. He's not. Doesn't have power of Kaline. McGonigal doesn't. He's a much similar player to Trammell. They play the same way.
I mean, we got to end the show here real quick because I'm starting.
Hang on.
Now I'm agreeing with Jim, which I hate to do, but I do agree. Trammell and he does have
better
some
comparison.
But Trammell spent time in the minor leagues. Kaline didn't. McConnell hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Once again, you're wrong.
He
spent 2 years.
Very little.
2
time.
years.
Very little.
2
time.
years.
2 years. Yeah, it was
2 years. That's what Trammell.
Very little.
Trammell. Wait, 2 years is little time. Trammell spent less than that.
Yeah, Trammell was up way before.
See,
McGonigal
this is the thing about Al Fellhauer. 2 words I use: loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. Okay. Anything else about the All-Star you want to add, Al, for your memory?
I'm afraid I'll be loud and wrong.
Well, you usually are, but you're going to watch it this year?
You know, we agreed on this, and I think that Rob hit on this earlier. It got to the point after 10 or 11 of the All-Star games, the All-Star game itself became anticlimactic.
It did. It's very true.
Yeah.
Actually, we couldn't wait for it to actually be over.
We were tired
almost.
by then. We were ready to go.
Yeah.
We drive home sometimes that night.
Yeah.
But Rob, here's the thing.
Well,
It's the best game of all the All-Star games, right? It's the best actual game.
I would
most competitive.
I would agree. However, when the NHL did their Four Nations thing,
But yeah, I like that. You're right.
Yeah, that kind of swayed it.
And it is, but that's not a pure all. This is a pure All-Star game.
Yeah, well, I don't know because half the All-Stars, it's like the NBA.
Well,
they don't end
that's
up
a
playing.
whole other thing. Yeah, but I
You
will
know
tell
what
you
I
this:
mean?
one memory I didn't share. I forgot. In Kansas City, Verlander was the starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes out. He tries to throw 107 miles an hour every pitch. He was so ineffective. I don't think he made it out the inning. And that was
think he
disappointing.
finished first inning.
That was
Off the
disappointing.
look.
He didn't pitch like Justin Verlander, but he was so caught up in the moment trying to overthrow the ball, and that was disappointing.
For God's sakes. If you're gonna do something like that, and Miles will be in an All-Star.
Oh yeah,
game,
I agree.
You know what I mean? It
I
wasn't
agree.
disappointing.
To me, it was. I expected him to be, a 2-inning pitcher.
What year was that?
Kansas City, 2012, I think.
2012. Yeah, I think that season ended up all right though for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just talking about the All-Star game, okay, Mr. Negative. When did Jack Evelyn come in? I didn't see him come in.
No, I'm just saying if you're going to
where
be
is he?
disappointed in a player because of an All-Star.
I was. He I was.
No.
I expected
You can't be. You just. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I expect more of him. He was a starting pitcher, and he let his emotions get out. Run
Nice to see that you argue with everybody.
You're making it sound like it's a Game 7 of the
important to me.
ALCLDS.
Okay. Before we go, we do have to get out of here. A couple Tiger notes. Jahmai Jones out.
Thank God.
Eduardo Valencia, who last year, Rob, you may remember, I did promote him because I saw him a couple times.
Did.
I saw him in Double-A. In Erie, and I saw him in Toledo last year. He was in both places. I saw him as being a sleeping, kind of a sleeping dog. Who is this guy? They finally bring him up. We'll see if he can make a difference. It can't be any worse than Jahmai Jones.
Well, no. So, nothing can be worse than Jahmai Jones.
Well, that's true.
About now.
And one more thing I want to add.
Did they cut Best yet?
No.
Al
Fellhauer and I had on the way over here disagreement about how many
you guys disagree
how many
on something?
quality players
that can't be.
How many quality players the Tigers have? Okay,
how many
we didn't come up with very many.
We try to come up with a way to judge it, and I think OPS is probably as good as ever. So I looked it up. The average Major League OPS for considered average is 721. Okay, 700 below is considered below average. 800 above is an all-star. 900 above is an MVP candidate. Okay? We good with that?
I'm listening.
So 721 is the average. The Tigers have 6 guys over the Major League average. Everybody else is below average, below 700.
So one thing you gotta put into this now. Is how many games have been played. Is there a game like how many? Is there a game? Like Riley Green has played more games than, I mean, throw someone in there.
I don't get your point.
Your OPS, I mean, Riley Green has played what? How many games has Riley Green played?
But it's still an average, though, Rob. It doesn't matter how many games you play.
But it does matter because you get more chances.
Well, okay, but
for more games you play, you get more up.
You get more chances to goof it up.
I'm not sure what you're saying. You're saying the fact that you play more games, if you have a high one, it's better?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. But my point is stands. There's only 6 guys with OPS above average. Everyone else is below average. So that the majority of the roster, Al, is below average. This is not a good team.
I said this is a good.
It's not a good team.
This is a good team of utility players.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
By one statistic.
And that's
you're going by one statistic.
But it's still a team of utility players.
Look at the record.
They're a 500 team at best right now.
At best. And they're right now they're 10 games below. So the
I will say this.
Aren't they 10 games below?
I will say that I think they're 9 or 8 now. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will say this, and again, for people that are just tuning in, and I've talked a lot of baseball this week, subbing in for Jack Ebling on his show, and now on this, and I'm going to say the same thing I said on this show as I did on Jack Ebling's show this week. I have never seen. And I'm going to be 51 this year. And I followed baseball. And I have never seen so much optimism for a team that has been as low as 16 games below 500 than I see in this team that I've heard of this. Everybody's talking about, the American League is horrible. And it is. But I've never seen so much optimism for a team double digits below 500 in all my time of watching baseball.
Well,
and this Detroit Tigers team.
It's a great observation, Rob.
I agree with Rob. And the American League, by the way, the American League as of this week, 37 games behind the National League.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
All right. All-Star Game next Tuesday. Please watch it if you have time. It's been a great tradition for us. We'll always treasure all these little memories we have, and it's been a great chance for us to be involved with sports. Rob, glad to be able to share it with listeners and with you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
By the way, they're in the 3rd inning so far tonight, and it's still 0-0.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks for that update.
Al Fellhauer, thank you for joining us today in studio. Boston Rob Bennett, great job on the Riding Home with Jack show this week. And again,
I'm never riding home with Jack.
You're right. I rode with him down.
Never mind. It's just the drive.
The drive. I drove with him to.
It was a drive with your favorite masshole, Boston Rob.
I drove with him to a game in Notre Dame one time.
Oh my God!
Yeah, there and back for the basketball game. Okay,
very good.
Boston Rob, we will see you next week on Baseball This Week.
Absolutely, Ben.
By then, it'll be the end of the All-Star break. We'll know how the All-Star game went. We'll see if the Tigers at the All-Star break. We'll assess them. That's always the traditional midpoint, even though it's later. Well, you want to add something?
Will you allow me to come back?
No, never. You're done.
Okay.
This is your last show. Boston Rob Bennett, Al Fellhauer.
A true all-star, Al Fellhauer.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on Baseball This Week here on the Spotlight Media Network.